Buenos días, soy Natalia Sánchez de Spanish-Perfecto and I'm here to help you learn Spanish-Perfecto from level 0. Today we're going to continue with the second part of the reflexive verbs, los verbos reflexivos. If you don't remember the first part, you probably have to go back and listen to the previous episode. ¿Estás preparado para empezar? Empecemos. During our last episode, we studied the verbs lavar, to wash, despertar, to wake up, levantar, to get up, duchar, to shower. During this episode, we're going to study new reflexive verbs to complete and to talk about our daily routines. For example, the verb peinar, peinar. Peinar, peinar. To comb your hair or to comb someone else's hair. Peinar. This is a regular verb, so it will be peino, peinas, peina, peinamos, peináis, peinan. But it's usually used in a reflexive way. Yo me peino, te peinas, se peina, nos peinamos, se peinan. ¿Tu hijo se peina solo? ¿Tú te peinas muy a menudo, very often? ¿Tú te peinas muy a menudo? ¿Cuándo os peináis? ¿Por la mañana, por la tarde, por la noche? Veamos otro verbo. Vestir, vestir. To get dressed, vestir. This is a bit irregular. Yo visto. It's not vesto because the verb is vestir ending with IR, but it's a bit irregular. We don't say yo vesto, we say yo visto. Vistes, viste, and now it becomes regular. This is very common in some verbs. Vestimos, now it's regular, vestimos. Regular again, vosotros vestís, and it becomes irregular one more time with ellos. Visten, visten. And now if we want to conjugate it in a reflexive way, yo me visto, tú te vistes, ella se viste, nosotros nos vestimos, vosotros os vestís, ellos se visten. ¿Cómo te vistes para ir a trabajar? How do you get dressed to go to work? ¿Cómo te vistes para ir a trabajar? ¿Tus hijos se visten solos? Ella viste a su hija todos los días. Ella viste a su hija todos los días. Nos vestimos muy elegantes para la fiesta. We dress very elegant for the party. Nos vestimos muy elegantes para la fiesta. I hope you are still with me. Let's see another verb, and this is a very important verb because it's also very common to use in other sentences. It's the verb poner, to put. And although we're using it here for daily routines to put things on, to put clothes on oneself, we can also use it when we talk about putting something on the table, on the sofa, or other ways that we will be explaining in a few minutes. First, let's conjugate this verb together. Poner, poner. It's irregular only for yo. Yo pongo. Very irregular. Yo pongo. And now it becomes regular. Pones, pone, ponemos, ponéis, ponen. In a reflexive way, me pongo, te pones, se pone, nos ponemos, os ponéis, se ponen. Ella se pone la misma camisa todos los días. She wears the same t-shirt every day. In Spanish we will say all the days. Ella se pone la misma, same, the same, la misma camisa todos los días. Ella se pone la misma camisa todos los días. Nosotros nos ponemos unos pantalones negros para trabajar. We wear black pants for work. Nosotros nos ponemos pantalones negros o unos pantalones negros para trabajar. Ella pone la comida en la mesa. She puts the food on the table. Nosotros nos ponemos enfermos con el frío. Frío. We get sick with the cold. And this is an use of the verb poder that we said we will be explaining. In Spanish, we use it very often to say I get cold, I get embarrassed, I get angry, I get sad. Let's see how we do this in Spanish. Me pongo triste. It's like I put myself sad, in a sad mode. Me pongo enfadado. Ella se pone enfadada. Nosotros nos ponemos enfermos en vacaciones. In holidays. We get sick in holidays. Nosotros nos ponemos enfermos en vacaciones. Ellos se ponen nerviosos antes de un examen. They get nervous before the exam. In Spanish, we say antes de, like before of, después de, after of. We always add this preposition, de, antes de, después de. Ellos se ponen nerviosos antes de un examen. And this is why this verb was very important to learn, because we can use it in many other ways. Veamos otro verbo, el verbo acostar. To put someone in bed, or to put oneself in bed. We only have one word for this action, acostar. 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 This is an irregular verb similar to other verbs we have seen. Let's conjugate it. Yo acuesto. You see, we don't say acosto. acuesto, we include one U in the middle, acuesto, acuesto. Tú acuestas. Ella acuesta. Now it becomes regular. Nosotros acostamos. Regular again. Vosotros acostáis. And then irregular. Ellos acuestan. In a reflexive way. Me acuesto. Te acuestas. Se acuesta. Nos acostamos. Os acostáis. Se acuestan. ¿A qué hora te acuestas en el fin de semana? At what time do you go to bed during the weekend? ¿A qué hora te acuestas en el fin de semana? ¿A qué hora acuestas a tus hijos? ¿A qué hora acuestas a tus hijos? Os acostáis juntos, together, juntos, together, juntos. Tú y tu marido os acostáis juntos, tú y tu marido. ¿Por qué se acuestan tarde? Why do they go to bed late? Tarde. It's like evening. So tarde means late and also evening. ¿Por qué se acuestan tarde? After seeing these most used verbs for daily routines, I would like to explain what happens if we have two verbs together, but one of them is a reflexive verb. Imagine you want to say, I have to go to bed early. I have to go to bed early. You probably guessed, tengo que, and then we will say, tengo que acostarme. Tengo que acostarme. And this me goes together with the verb acostar. Tengo que acostarme temprano, early, temprano. But there is another way of saying it, and it will also be correct. Me tengo que acostar. Probably the first way it's a bit easier for you because there are not too many words there. Tengo que acostarme o me tengo que acostar. Veamos otro ejemplo. Let's see another example. I want to get dressed. I want to get dressed. Quiero vestirme o me quiero vestir. Quiero vestirme o me quiero vestir. Muy bien. Otro ejemplo. I can't wake up early. No puedo despertarme temprano, early, temprano. No puedo despertarme temprano. O no me puedo despertar temprano. Is this very confusing for you? If we have a negative sentence, this me will still go before the first verb. No me puedo despertar temprano. Otro ejemplo. I'm going to put myself in bed early tonight. Voy a acostarme temprano esta noche o me voy a acostar temprano esta noche. We have seen two verbs together like we saw in previous lessons with the verb querer, poder, tener y ir. Remember, with the verb tener, we express an obligation, something we have to do. With the verb to go, ir a, we express near future. And with the verb querer, we express a desire. And with the verb poder, we express an ability. As usual, I will give you some sentences to translate. And this will be all for today's lesson. Primera frase. First sentence. Primera frase. She has to wake up early because tomorrow she has a lot of work. Ella tiene que despertarse temprano porque mañana ella tiene mucho trabajo. Ella tiene que despertarse temprano porque mañana tiene mucho trabajo. O ella se tiene que despertar temprano porque mañana tiene mucho trabajo. She has to dress up formally for the party. Ella tiene que vestirse formal para la fiesta. Ella tiene que vestirse formal para la fiesta. Ella se tiene que vestir formal para la fiesta. This is a difficult one. We put my cousin's children in bed. We put my cousin's children in bed. Nosotros acostamos a los hijos de mi primo. Remember, in Spanish, we say the children of my cousin. We don't say my cousin's children. We would say the children of my cousin. Nosotros acostamos a los hijos de mi primo. I comb my daughter's hair because she's very little. Yo peino a mi hija porque ella es muy pequeña. Yo peino a mi hija porque ella es pequeña. I'm going to go to bed because tomorrow it's a long day. Voy a acostarme porque mañana es un día largo. Voy a acostarme porque mañana es un día largo. Me voy a acostar porque mañana es un día largo. And this is all for today's lesson. Next episode, we're going to be hearing two different daily routines, and you will have to guess which routines belongs to each profession or job. Muchas gracias por estar ahí y hasta el próximo episodio. Remember, you can always contact me through our website Spanish-Perfecto or through Instagram Spanish-Perfecto. Hasta pronto.